Deforestation, a pressing issue in today's world. However, people don't understand the depth of this problem. The large-scale clearing of forests for agricultural uses or urbanization results in significant environmental damage. It leads to habitat loss, increased carbon emissions, and also increases the chance of natural disasters like landslides. Deforestation doesn't just harm the earth. It affects every single organism inhabiting the earth. This series will help you understand how this affects you and society, and how you can help.
Hello, I'm Afraz.
And I am Rehat. We are MIP3 students working on a community project.
Our project focuses on deforestation and environmental responsibility within the community.
As part of this project, we are creating an interview series to share expert and community perspectives.
This is episode 1, an interview with our esteemed guest Dr. Mahesh Shindikar.
Throughout this series, we aim to raise awareness and encourage positive environmental
So,
action.
if you examine the overall evolution of mankind, you will understand that in very early phase we were hunters and gatherers. So we were wandering here and there and collecting food material and eating, and that was the first phase. Second phase, that was 100% nature dependent phase. Then we have moved on to agriculture, wherein we learn how to throw the seeds and grow our own plants of our desire, and that has turned into agriculture. And then third very important phase came into our life, not more than 200, 300 years, that is industrialization, which has forced us to minimize our work and maximize the exploitation of our surrounding, and forest being very close to us, around us, we have deforested, we have started cutting the trees and expanding our lands. So if you start the journey of understanding why the surrounding is deteriorating or damaged, disturbed, you will come to the conclusion the basic reason for everything is growing population. So growth of population on one hand and growth of our demands on other hand has created pressure onto our surrounding, and deforestation is one of the best examples for witnessing all these impacts.
So, sir, what was your motivation to choose this path and help the environment?
One is our training. So, by education, I did my graduation, post graduation, and research in the field of plant science, that is botany. So, that was very important drive. And then people around you who are very sensitive about nature, about caring all our cultural things, as well as whatever is required for our survival and quality living on this earth. So that is something which has turned out, and of course, you have more inclination towards plants, towards animals, or forests, natural things, and then you every day you learn many things from nature, and that has, I think, guided me to do something in my own small capacity for the community and for the nature.
That's great. Sir, in your first question, you told us about the three stages, the main stages. So let's
Yes.
focus on the third one, industrialization.
Third
So,
one is
yeah,
industrialization, when we came to know about wheel on one side and fire on the other side. These two have turned our life, and because of this, we have tried to capture and become masters. Earlier, in first two phases, may it be hunter-gatherer phase or even agricultural phase, we have dependency, more dependency on nature, on surrounding, but industrialization has taught us that you can become master, you can control the surrounding, and that has resulted into the uh, approach which is egoistic approach than ecoistic approach. So eco is our surrounding, but our ego has took us to the level wherein we have decided that I can control everything around me, and that's why we have entered into a vicious cycle of doing many wrong things with pride. That
So
is
what do you think is the main reason of industrialization and how that leads to deforestation and how that affects the society?
correct. Industrialization requires good growth of infrastructure. Now you know. So industrial premises requires land, and once industries are grown, you require associated settlements, establishments, and then utilization of natural resources, may it be water, may it be soil, may it be forest land, and very important thing to get the land, because see, we can grow horizontally and we can grow vertically. So for vertical growth always we have limitation, and horizontal growth we require more and more land. So from where can we get the land? At least we have to dump, reclaim the water area, or we have to cut the forest and make the land available for us.
Yeah, and sir, just the final question because we know you're short of time. So are there any projects you worked with to basically combat the effects of industrialization? And if so, what have you learned from it? And what's one final message you'll give to the people who watch this interview?
Correct. One final message is small activities also can be useful to come out of this situation. It is not that you require huge amount of land and you require crores of rupees and thousands of trees. Okay. In your own house, in your own premises, of school, of anything, you can go and plant a tree, and not only plant a tree, but you have to take care. So it is not that you have to plant 100 trees. Even if you plant two trees, that is sufficient. But please ensure that trees will grow. Okay, and always tree doesn't mean huge area and huge size tree. Even small plants, herbs, shrubs, medicinal plants, even climbers. So generally, people say that we do not have sufficient land, we do not have resources, so on so forth. So please don't worry. Wherever it is possible, even now we can think of vertical garden, terrace garden. So everywhere the space is available, you can create your own space and then help the Mother Earth to be green in whatever small contribution that we can do.
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Thank you for your time. You shared us some great experiences, very valuable information. So thank you so much for allowing and
Yes.
agreeing with this.
Thank you so much. And once again, congratulations to both of you and your team and all your parents, teachers, and everybody who is behind this task of doing and involving more and more people in this nature friendly activity. So, wish you all the best for your career and hope that also will be contributing to the green future. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Hope you have
Thank
a good
you.
day.
Bye bye.